Good morning, everyone. You are tuned into Coffee and Donuts. Today is Monday, May 2nd, 2022. It is at the top of the hour. Lex, have you had your coffee this morning?
Yes, I had my coffee and my donuts.
We can't hear you, Lex Ice.
Okay.
Can you all hear
Yes,
me? Lex Ice,
I
we can't hear you. Or is it just me? Hold on. Okay. Lex, have you had your coffee this morning?
yes, I've had my coffee.
Oh, okay. It was me. It was on my end. Okay. We all know that the early bird catches the worm when?
Always.
Always. Okay, let's go ahead and say a prayer so we can get into this country grammar this morning. We're kind of piggybacking off of our topic from Friday, some discussion we had on Friday. So, Lexus, today I do have a name for our prayer list. The name is Helen Lawson. You're familiar with her. Let's go ahead and add your name because you were just discharged from the hospital on yesterday afternoon. So let's go ahead and say a prayer so we can play catch up, okay?
Okay. Lord, we thank you for this Monday morning. We thank you for this first Monday in the month of May. Lord, we ask you right now to strengthen Helen. Lord God, strengthen my body in the mighty name of Jesus right now. Lord, in the name of Jesus, I ask you to touch our listeners, our subscribers. In your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Your voice sounded so weak. Oh my God. Um, let's go ahead and give a few announcements so we can get started. If you want us to give your channel a shout out, or if you want us to wish you or someone you love a happy birthday, happy anniversary, or if you have something big that's about to go down on your channel and you want us to announce it over here at Coffee and Donuts, go on over there to Instagram and W.T.F with the family tables, or at Lexus Ice ASMR, and leave us a DM so we, with the details so we'll know what we're talking about, okay? Each Wednesday is Viewer's Choice topic. If you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, leave us a topic over there on our in our DMs on Instagram, or if you want, you can leave the topic in the comment section under this video, okay? Each Friday, we will highlight a different YouTube channel that has less than 500 subscribers. So if you would like for us to highlight your channel, leave us a DM on Instagram so we can look you up and help you out, okay? On last Friday, we highlighted MLW. Is that correct, Lexus Ice?
Yes, we highlighted MLW.
Do you know what its sub count is today?
I can check right now.
Okay, while you're checking, we have
Okay.
some good news. Lexus Ice got her community tab over the
Oh
weekend.
yes, and you know something?
Hmm.
I have been looking for that community tab since I think Friday, and when I received it, I was so under the weather in the hospital, so I didn't even realize I had it. I was talking to another YouTuber, um, and I was letting her know how how I was feeling, and I was like, let me check my community tab just to see if I got one. And as I was talking to her, I was like, oh my god, I got a community tab. But during the time I was going through a lot, and I just couldn't yell out and holler I got the community tab. But yeah, I got it at a moment. So you know how people say the best stuff comes with your down is
Right,
time.
right.
And so I had been trying to get this for months. And when I got it, it was like one of the downest times. But
Yeah.
I have it. I have it, and right now MLW is at 191. What I
Okay.
believe with MLW, his numbers are high and low. You know how people subscribe to you, but then it falls off. The
Yeah, because
subscribers fall off.
they have to watch when you sub someone's channel. You can't just hit subscribe and walk off. You have to watch a video, full video. Some people say watch at least 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I've heard 3 minutes. But why would you go to somebody's channel and only watch half of the video? Watch a full video. You can find the shortest video, but watch a full video. Then you hit like and leave a comment, so it won't look like you just spamming and hitting like, so go on over there
Exactly.
and make sure that you still sub and watch a full video.
Even if they're not gonna watch it, they just lay their phone down or whatever
Yeah,
device they're
walk
using
away.
and
Yeah,
walk away. Long as it's up and you
right,
can hear the volume of it, or just
right.
walk away.
Yeah, so our happy mail address is P.O. Box 443, Indianola, Mississippi 38751. That's INDIANOLA. Okay, so let's go and welcome our guests in the room. Y'all know how we do it over here. We had to get those announcements out the way. Let's go back up to the top. MLW Fishing Man is in the building. Official Jamia is in the building. Shawanda Williams is in the building. Who else? Let me go up. I'm on my laptop this morning, y'all. You know how. Okay, Miss Vicky is in the building. What's up, Miss Vicky? Tristan Bell is in the building. What's up, y'all? Miss Doll is in the building. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Coffee and Donuts. Okay, so y'all, we running late this morning, but we're gonna go ahead and push as many of these country grammars out as we can. Okay, y'all remember on Friday we were in a conversation. Y'all know on Fridays and Mondays we try to do light, do like a light commentary or whatever. We don't want to be too heavy on the Mondays and Fridays. So y'all remember Friday we were talking about embarrassing moments that people have had and secondhand embarrassment and things of that nature. And it came up about when when a person is sitting down or a person's walking and either their pants or their dress is tucked in the crease of their behind. Did I say that properly?
Well, it's country grammar day, so.
Good morning, welcome to Coffee and Donuts. What you say, Lexus Ice? Lexus Ice, are you there? Oh, she don't feel like talking much this morning. I get it. Go ahead and mute you. Just jump in. I know you not feeling your best. Just jump in when you want, okay? Okay, listen. So on Friday came up, we were talking about embarrassing moments, and Alexis Ice said that you should tell people if their shirt, dress, or pants is tucked in the crease of their behind. Y'all seen it before? Somebody walking around a shirt in a butt, dress tucked in their butt. Here in the South, we call it your dog is dead. And a lot of people didn't realize what we were saying. And I was like, well, y'all do know what your dog dead mean, right? They were like, we ain't never heard that before. So that if somebody's walking around with their shirt, or pants or dress, tuck in the middle of their behind, like you've been sitting down and get up your dress in your butt, in the crease of your butt. It's called, here we call it, your dog is dead. Instead of saying, yo, get your shirt or pull your shirt out your behind or, something like that, we just say, it's like a hidden language. Your dog dead. So if somebody come up to you in the South or in Mississippi and say your dog dead, you automatically know that means, you got your shirt or something tucked in the crease of your behind, right? Okay, so people didn't know what that meant on Friday. So, see, Miss Vicky said she had never heard that. See what I'm saying? So that's a language barrier. So today, since Lex is not feeling well and I don't want her doing too much talking and stuff, I just decided to piggyback off of from Friday, and we came up with some country sayings. So on this, we always tell y'all over here, we're a little bit country over here. So when we say things and y'all know, y'all lost, like, what in the world are they talking about? So we just came up with a few country sayings that we use here or in the South. So we're on here giving all this commentary. Our listeners aren't lost. And we just sitting up here talking. People don't even know what we are talking about, okay? So that's all today's show is about. It's just about bridging the language barrier between our listeners and us, so y'all know what we're talking about, okay? So let me give you all a few of those sayings that we use here, and hopefully, maybe y'all know what we're talking about. If not, going forward, you will know. Okay, so my mom helped me with this list, and Lexus Ice and I, we got together and came up with it, okay? So can y'all hear me fine? See, Tristan Bell said, I never heard of that. See, I think today's topic is much needed. I think it's much needed. So the first one, we're gonna start off a little slow. Is kick the bucket. So I'm sure that's universal. Everybody know kick the bucket means that you lost a loved one or somebody has gone on to be with the Lord. So somebody say they kicked the bucket. They went on to be with the Lord, okay? All right. The next one is let's go do that. TP said, oops, I don't have my glasses. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll wait for you to get your glasses. Let's go do that. Let's go do that is just a term that somebody use when they're trying to go break the law, do some illegal stuff. They don't want to, especially sitting in a group of people, they don't want to say what they need to go do, but you have already pre-discussed, you're about to go get into some criminal activity. So if somebody say, hey, let's go do that, you've already discussed something you about to get into, some wrongdoings you about to get into, and it's just your code word for let's go do what we already talked about. Okay, so that's what that means. Let's go do that. Okay, the next one is I'll call you back in a minute. So here in the South, and it may be universal, if somebody tell you, I'll call you back in a minute, or I'll be there in a minute, or I'll see you in a minute, you already know that's not a real minute they're talking about. That could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. Somebody say, I'll call you back in a minute, or I'll be back in a minute, something like that. That's 30 minutes to an hour that they're talking about. Okay? Put the bull back in the pasture. Now, I know that's country slang, country grammar. If somebody say, I help you put the bull back in the pasture, or you better put that bull back in the pasture, that's somebody telling you better back up. You better back up, slow down, put the bull back in the pasture. You're doing too much. Slow down. Oh, Miss Vic said, or the next day. Yep, or the next day. Or slow down. Oh, yeah, that's right, Miss Vic. Oh, we making moves. That's right. Let's go do that. We making moves. That's right. That's exactly right. Or somebody say, put the bull back in the pasture. They saying, oh, you better watch yourself or slow down or something like that. Okay, this next one, y'all. Now, I didn't create this. I didn't create none of these. I'm just trying to bridge the gap. So don't y'all look at me side eye for what I'm about to say, okay? I'm just telling you what the people say here, okay? What the people say, okay? Her salad was cutting up. Ooh, somebody's salad cutting up, or her salad is cutting up. Now, we ain't doing no trivia or nothing like that. But if we were doing trivia, I know somebody probably wouldn't know it, but I'm just going to go ahead. Lexi, you still there?
Uh-huh. Yes, I'm still here.
Can you tell the people what that means? Somebody said, oh, somebody's salad cutting up, or salad cutting up today, ain't it? What does
now,
that
well, I got to see it. I think Miss Vicky done answered the question.
Miss Vicky said somebody's stinking.
Not just somebody stinking, a certain part stinking.
Yeah, a salad is a female organ, y'all. If you hear somebody say, is salad cutting up? Yeah, that's what that is. Official Jamie got it too. It's the female part that's cutting up. Okay, somebody said, I got a lot of running around to do. It ain't mean they going to sleeping around, bouncing around. Me, I got a list of errands I need to take care of. I got a lot of running around to do. And we hear that so much here. I got a lot of running around to do. It just means I have a lot of errands to run, or I got a to-do list I have to complete. Look at Miss Dar saying, Lord. Okay, the next one is, okay, now I've heard mostly down south people always say, I got to go fix your plate. You want me to fix your plate? And I've heard Northerners say, make a plate. Fix a plate, make a plate, which means you're going to, like if you had a cookout or someone's cooked at home, you're going to fix a plate. It's just showing your hospitality, and you're going to get somebody a plate of food. That's all it is. You're going to get somebody a plate of food. Okay, if somebody says, I got your back, I think that's universal. Just means I'm here to support you. You're not going through the situation alone. Somebody say, I got your back. That means go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Don't worry about nothing. I'm here to support you. Whether if you breaking the law or not, somebody say, I got your back. If you about to, get into whatever, that person simply telling you they're there to support you. Okay. Down south, okay. That's on the list, Jamie. I gotta go see a man about a cow. Means you about to go get into some endeavorment. You got to go handle some business. I'm going to see a man about a cow. That's a slick way of telling people stay out of my business. That's, you can look at two or three ways. I got to go see a man about a cow, which means you're going to get into some endeavorment, or you telling somebody like, where you going? Going to see a man about a cow. They're letting people know, get out of my business. It ain't what I'm about to go do does not concern you. Okay. So the next one is, it's just cousin. Somebody say cousin Minnie, cousin dog, baby. I heard that so much from, family reunion. Y'all know we in Mississippi Delta. My mama grew up in the hills in Grenada, Mississippi. And we go visit her family. Hey, cousin dog, baby, how you doing? This cousin Ann Lee daughter right here. I'm like, oh my God. Cousin, baby, cousin and Lee. It's cousin. The word is cousin, but you know how people break up the word and just all types of syllables and vowels.
Just country, Miss Table, just country.
Very cousin. And it's cousin. Okay.
I don't know what you telling. What you cutting? Are you cutting or is it cousin?
Yeah, everybody related. Yeah, right, Miss Vicky. Another one is, if you feeling froggy, jump. If you're feeling froggy, jump. That means what, Lexus Ice?
If you ready to fight, come on, here I am.
Yeah. If you feel like you're ready to fight, come on. If you feeling froggy, jump. When a frog get ready to move, he jumps. So if you feel like you're ready to do something, let's get it. Let's go. Okay. The next one is me and this phone. The next one is cut a rug or chopping it up. Cut a rug or chop. Yep, everybody say we about to fight. Mama saying stop it. We talking about cutting down, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cutting a rug or chopping it up means what?
You're on a dance floor.
You're on a dance floor. Miss Vic said that's the older but goodie. Yep. Cutting a rug or chopping it up means you want to dance. You dancing on the dance floor. You're a good dancer out on the dance floor. Cutting it up or cut a rug means you're dancing. Yep. Come holler at me then. What come holler at me then, Mel? Come holler at me, which means let's have a conversation. It could go both ways. Come holler at me means, if somebody's in a heated discussion, they want to fight. That means, well, come holler at me or come see me, Or if somebody wants to have a conversation with you about a certain thing, they'll say, come holler at me then. You see somebody, I've been looking for you. I've been trying to come. Well, come holler at me then. That means come see me.
Yeah, they'll be like, holler at me tomorrow sometime. I can tell you.
Yeah. Somebody said, you don't want none. You don't want none.
And if you notice, I just used one tomorrow. It's tomorrow, but we use tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Come see me tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. Somebody say you don't want none. What they saying, Lexus Ice?
You don't want to fight. You don't want this.
You don't want the smoke. Like they say, you don't want the smoke. But here we say you don't want none. So that's the same thing. That you don't want this smoke.
Another thing is this ain't what you want.
Yeah, this ain't what you want right here. Yeah, see, it all means the same thing, but it depends on where you're from, how you deliver it, Okay. Okay, now this next one, y'all have heard me say this so many times on Coffee and Donuts. Or Ms. Vic said, pull up on me. Yeah. Now kids say, drop the addy. Oh, yeah, the address. See, y'all, it depends on where you're from and I guess what area you come from. All of it is the same thing. People have different ways to deliver the message, different ways to say it. Okay. Good morning to all 400 people in the chat. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Okay, the next one is, and y'all heard me say this so many times, I can dot my I's and cross my T's when I have to. I can dot my I's and cross my T's when I have to, when a situation calls for it, when I need it. So that simply means I am educated and I can become politically correct when the situation calls for it. So y'all hear me say, I may talk country on here. Y'all have to, what she say? But don't get it twisted. I can sit at the board table and have sat at the board table with the CEOs, the doctors, and all of that. And you
Yes,
wouldn't think,
ma'am.
what? You'll think I'm just, I'm just versatile like that. I can sit in any group and become part of any group without looking like I'm left out of the conversation, right?
You know what, Miss Tabor? I'm actually on the board here at our local farmers market. I sit through boards meetings with millionaires, and
Yeah.
I also, with the company, teach educational classes. So yes, I know how to I know how to dot my I's across the T's. But on this show right here, we just let y'all hang out.
Yeah, that's why I always tell them, don't think y'all don't, you come over here with this country ground, but let's be for real. I can dot my I's and cross my T's. Okay, mama says it's 4:30. Yeah. Don't 4:30 hot. That means somebody's heated and mad and upset when they say, "Who she was 4:30 hot?" Have y'all heard that 4:30 hot? Oh,
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yeah, that was mama just said. Miss Dodd, mama just said 4:30 hot.
Do people still use that term?
Well, I don't know if they use them.
Well, what happened was mom, worked at a college, and so she would hear the kids on that time the word four. They said 4:30. They ain't saying 30. 4:30, was one of the popular sayings. But I think the younger generation now don't use that. Ask Brandon about it later on. And so she came home one day and she's like, "Yeah, what do 4:30 mean?" And during that time, that slang was popular and it was popping. And I was like, 4:30 mean. But God, mama, if you hear somebody say it's 4:30, you better get out their way because they finna start fighting.
It's about to go down, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so another one is when you're cooking and someone says you put your big toe in it, what are they saying? Miss Vicky said, Fish James said, we say you 38 hot. I heard 38 hot before.
I heard hot, 38 hot too.
I heard 38 hot before. Miss Vicky said, haven't heard that one either. 4:30. What? Oh, wow. See? We bridging that gap today, y'all.
The last time I heard that was like 2002 and 2003.
Which
I hadn't
one?
heard that in a while. 4:30.
Okay, 4:30.
And that would have been the time mom was still, in the workforce.
Yeah. So listen, have you heard 38 hot?
I haven't.
I have heard 38 hot. Oh, the last one, Official James said it's delicious. If someone says when you're cooking, you put your big toe in it, that means that the food was good.
I don't like when people say I put my foot and my toe in it. I don't want to eat their food because they may have for real.
Oh Lord. Miss Vicky said, that food be good. Yep. Okay, the next one is she broke her leg. We all know that what that means. And that came from when, back in the day where grown-ups didn't let kids sit around when they were talking, but it was just so happened to be a kid in the room. They used, like I told y'all how they used the nursery rhymes to talk over the kids' heads or whatever. That just means she broke her leg means that she's pregnant. Like, Fish James said like a 30 like a gun. 38 high. Okay. See how you breaking that on down? Break it all the way on down. Yep. Okay, so the next one is what we talk about somebody dog dead means the dress of pants stuck in behind. Skull dragging. Y'all hear me talk about skull dragging all the time. And it simply means you're gonna get your butt kicked. You're gonna get a good beat down, or you're gonna get into a bad fight, and somebody gonna beat the pure piss out of you. Get skull drugged or skull dragging. Okay, don't write a check your butt can't cash. What does that mean? I know everybody know that one. Don't write a check your butt can't.
Don't be over here talking all that noise, and when you get to fight, you done got beat down.
You be the first one get knocked down to the ground. You be the first one get beat down.
And you know something? A lot of these fights on social media that people be recording, the one that get their braids pulled out and their clothes beat off of them, that's the one that have showed up to fight. And the other people that fight, but they have some. I'm like, you done drove over to that girl's house and she done whoop you like that. You outside her house, said, come on out. And when she finally come out, you leave naked with no hair.
Oh, listen. Official James said, what? Pregnant, broke a leg? Official James, you ain't never heard that. Oh, and y'all heard, you ain't never heard that. Just you haven't, or just country talk. You ain't never heard that? Yeah. If somebody says she broke her leg, that means she's pregnant. Yep. And Miss Vicky said, don't let your mouth get you in trouble. That's right, Miss Vicky. Don't write a check your butt can't cash. Okay, the next one, we talked about fix you a plate or make you a plate. It's just like put some food on a plate. Okay, and y'all hear me say that all the time. Y'all. It just spelled Y apostrophe ALL, and it just means you all. You all, that's it. And I see people spelling it wrong. That's a southern term or a southern slang. Y'all, if you're going to use y'all, spell it right. It's Y apostrophe ALL. Y'all, you all, okay? Another one is don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges simply mean don't, if you have a good relationship with somebody or a group of people, and for whatever reason y'all fall out or not on good terms anymore, and then you need later in life for a situation arises, you need that person, you can't go back to that person for a resource because you have fallen out with them, and it's going to be hard to get back to that place. So don't burn your bridges. In natural terms, a bridge, you go across the bridge, and if you burn it down and you need to go back, the bridge is no longer there. You burn it down. So it's the same thing in life. Don't go back. Don't hurt the people or cause problems with the people that you love or the people that you need, because you're going to need them again. And if you damage their relationship, you cannot go back. Okay. Miss Vicky said, official James said, y'all is in my vocabulary. I know that's for real. Miss Vicky said, I say y'all all the time. Yes. Miss Dawes said, yes, James broke a leg thinking over children's head. Or official James said, or burnt that bridge. Yep. Burnt that bridge. Can't go back. Okay. Okay. MLW Fisherman throwing in his bid. He said, that's my dog. Y'all know Smokey said it. Smokey said, that's my dog. That's my dog. Y'all, that's a good one. That just means those are my people. Those are my friends. That's my dog. And some people say that's my end. It's the same thing. Just means that person is my friend. That person is my associate. I'm familiar with them. See, he threw his bid in this morning. Go on, MLW Fisherman. Okay, the next one is you made your bed, now lie in it. You made your bed, now lie in it, which means you made a decision. You caused the problem. Now the effects of that decision or the effects of what you have done has caused repercussions, and you got to deal with it. You deal with it. You caused the problem. You caused the drama. Now you deal with it. Go. You made your bed. Now you go lay in that bed that you made. You caused the problem. Now you go deal with the after effects of it. That's all that means. Okay, Alexis Ice, are you okay over there? Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Okay, the next one is reap what you sow. And it's kind of like the same thing, reap what you sow. And like my mama said one time, she said, everybody has a garden. Everybody has a garden. And it depends on what seeds you sow or seeds you plant into your garden. Those are the flowers that comes up. Whatever you plant good seeds, you reap a good harvest. If you plant hatefulness, if you plant backstabbing, if you plant just whatever your mean spirits, whatever seeds you plant, that's the harvest that you get back. It could be a good harvest or a bad harvest. Mama, stop saying that. It's a bad harvest, okay? So what time is it? Because I got to go too. Okay, let me speed this up. So whatever flower, whatever seeds you plant, that's your harvest. You reap what you sow. Okay. Somebody said, stop taking pictures. Stop taking pictures. In the South, that means that's a woman sitting there got a dress on with her legs wide open.
Uh-huh.
And like at church, we'll say, Sister Watermelon took pictures of the preacher all day, or she took pictures of people.
And Mama got a good one too. Grown folks day. That means folks get their check and get out and about.
Yeah, grown folks day with me. Those when the elderly and retired people go handle their business on a certain day of the month. Okay, so listen. Stop taking pictures. Did I explain that right, Lex? That's a woman sitting there with a dress on.
Uh-huh.
And maybe she's not used to or accustomed to having on dress. You know, sometimes women sit with their legs open, they have pants on. But when you have a dress on, you have to be cautious of how you sit. If you sitting there with your legs open, everybody can see if you got underwear on or not. If people see your girt and all that, you taking people's pictures. So that's what that means here. Stop taking pictures. So people automatically know, girl, you taking pictures. She ought close them legs. She never heard that. Miss Vick, I haven't heard that either. Stop taking pictures. Yeah, stop taking pictures. Or why you taking pictures or something like that? Everybody knows this one. Pookie and them. Pookie and them is just a group of people you can call on somebody to go down. Everybody got some Pookie and them in their family. Or if you see grandma and them or auntie and them, that means or your family. Those are your people. Pookie and them, grandma and them, auntie and them, those are your people. That's your village, your people, okay?
So if you finna fight somebody and they say I'm finna call Pookie and them, you better go on. So because Pookie and them coming, Pookie and them cousins, you on the call when it's finna go down.
Pookie and them are the family that don't have S to lose. I mean, excuse me, y'all. Don't have nothing. They don't have no licenses that they have to worry about. They don't have no good jobs that they have to worry about losing. Only thing you got to do for Pookie is bail them out. Have it bail money. Pookie and them is the cousin you call the head busters of the family, the one that skull drag the people. You know, you can't do nothing to them, but you call Pookie them because they don't give they don't care about getting in a fight. That's what they do. Just make sure you have Pookie and them bail money. That's all. That's because I go get them, but you come get me when they lock me up. You know, Pookie and them who you call.
You remember on Soul Food? You remember on the movie Soul Food when the lady called their cousin?
Oh yeah.
His name cousin. I forget his name. Was a little boy.
I know who exactly.
Yeah. And she gonna tell him no guns. And so they went into that bar, and the man was sitting there drinking, and the cousin was like, he gonna pay for it. And he took the ball and hit that man so hard across his head.
There's Pookie in them. Fisher James said where she's from, Pookie here is called crackhead.
Oh, wow.
Okay, see, it's different everywhere. Mama said, Mom, why are you calling my name? Okay, the next one is the elevator don't go all the way up or not wrap quite right. The elevator don't go all the way up or not wrap quite right. What does that mean?
That's when you meet somebody in public somewhere and I'm like, they elevator don't go, he ain't wrap quite right.
They're a little slow. They all
something going on.
Barbers ain't there.
Yeah.
That means that person ain't I don't say almost not bright. That person a little touch, that's another slang. It's something mentally wrong with that person. That's the breakdown of it. Or some screws loose. Yeah. Ms. Vick said they got some screws loose. Yes. Fitz James said they crazy. Yep. That all of that means the same thing. Or they rode the short bus. Have y'all heard that? They rode the short bus. All that means.
You know what? I have met people that I don't even think they rode the short bus, that they still on daycare van, girl.
You know, me and my husband get into certain conversations and he ain't getting what I'm saying, or sometimes I may not get what he's trying to say, and he'll say, you rode the short bus then. I'm like, no, I ain't rode no short bus. Oh, I said, you ain't comprehending what I'm saying. I knew you rode that short bus, you know. So yeah, that means you ain't quite right. You're on a little short bus, yep. So the next one is hole in the wall. Y'all heard this song, Let's Go Baby to the Hole in the Wall. That's a southern term. And me and my husband met in a hole in the wall. We sure did. A hole in the wall is a little juke joint, a little club. And, you know, just a little building. People still got the heart. Well, nowadays, hole in the wall, they're fixed up nice. But it's just a small club, a small outing in the backwoods or somewhere.
And you know something? Back in the day, them hole in the walls have got a lot of people killed because fires have broke out and they only had one door. And you know, them hole in the walls that wasn't safe back in the day.
Yeah. But
it wasn't no security enforcement. It was just a little man that owned the building, that played some music, and it was in the back flipping chickens and burgers and just let the crowd do whatever they want to do.
Yep. and it's mainly for grown people, the mature people, hole in the wall, because they mostly played blues. They weren't playing the hip hop music. They played blues, and it was an older crowd there. Yep, Miss Dawes said, oh, let's go back up. Fitz James said diners or clubs. Yeah, Miss Dawes said, I know them. They at church in the neighborhood and your family crazy. Oh, she going back up to the other one. And Miss Vic said small old bar club. Yep. Okay, so we had a little touch. That's right. All that means the same thing. Or if somebody say, I gotta get this monkey off my back, or I'm gonna get that monkey off my back. That could mean a few things. Get that monkey off your back means you have something on your heart or something on your mind that's been weighing heavy on you, and you're saying, I got to release it, or I got to vent, or somebody wronged you. Let me get this monkey off my back. I need to tell you something. Let me read you or something like that.
Yeah. And you know one thing, another example of that would be let's say sometimes people can go off on you so smooth and so fast you didn't even look for it coming. Mm-hmm. And when you get somewhere and sit down and think about it, wait a minute, let me get this monkey off my back. Let me call him and tell him a piece of my mind.
Yeah, because they did it.
And then a piece of my mind is also a little slang term we use.
Let me going off on really feel. Let me tell you how I feel. Yeah. And this next one, some teeth. This go back to slave days. Some teeth, it just means something to eat. They done squeezed. They squeezed 3 words into one. Some teeth. That's just something to eat. Okay. That's
back in the days, back in the early 80s or so, that's what they were saying. There's some teeth. I'm like, what? There's some teeth. And then something to eat.
Yes, that's all. It's something to eat. Yeah. Get in where you fit in. That's my era. We used to say that when I was coming to get in. You better get in where you fit in. That's back in the 80s or early 90s or something like that. You better.
That means just get in place. Just get in. Just jump in. You know, if you go somewhere, especially like at a family reunion or something like that, if you go somewhere and you see people trying, cooking or serving, just get in where you fit in. Just go. Get in where you fit in.
That also could mean get in your place, know your place, stay in your place, or find your lane, whatever your lane is, or your place in life. You better get in where you fit in, Mm-hmm. Another one is Fitz James said they still say that. Mom said something to eat, yeah. So listen, closed mouth don't get fed. What does that mean? A closed mouth don't get fed.
That mean if you need something, but you're not asking nobody for it. And so if you need something, just say I need this, and you will, somebody will help you.
Right.
Now, if you just not talking, nobody never know what you're going through.
Or you got so much pride, you don't feel comfortable reaching out for help, especially when you always have had things together, and at some point you do need help, but you're too embarrassed because people think you got it together. And so you going through, you better ask for some help. That's why you should surround yourself with people who ain't gonna talk about you to other people. You align yourself with people like that. So if you ever need them, they are there, and you don't have to worry about them going back talking to, talking about it.
Miss Table, I got one. I don't know if you got this one or not, but dry begging.
Oh, me and another content creator, we talk about that all the time. Somebody dry begging. Honey, tell them what dry begging means.
Dry begging is you slick asking for stuff.
Slick is another term. You're not asking directly. You going beating around the bush, or going talking about other things, trying to get you to understand. I need this, but I'm not. It's indirectly asking for money or a service or something. Dry begging. Mm-hmm. Usually, dry begging is asking for money. Usually it's asking for money. So if somebody say, "Oh, she dry begging," you talking about. This is a perfect example. My light bill due today, but I don't get paid to Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get this bill paid, and I don't get paid to Thursday. And they gonna cut the lights off today. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. You dry begging. Just come
yes,
on.
Ma'am.
Yeah, just go
something. Yesterday, one of my coworkers called me, and when I left the hospital, and she was talking to me to see how I was doing, and she was saying that her adult granddaughter. She's tired of her adult granddaughter calling her dry begging. And I'm like, well, what is she saying? She'll call and she like, well, grandma, uh, I ain't got but one pack of meat, or I don't have anything else in the cabinets, and the baby's crying. And she said she's so tired of her dry begging. And I'm like, is she really dry begging? She said, yes, she's dry begging. I'm like, wow.
You know, Lord Jesus. Official James says, speak up. Yeah, closed mouth don't get fed. Hey, Mama Flores, what's up, honey? How
Mama
are
Flores.
you? Okay, these ads keep popping up. Okay, Ms. Dawn said, that's right. I guess talking about this dry begging. Okay, staff step. No, let me go back up. Talking over your head. If somebody,
that means I'm trying to talk where I'm trying to talk.
You're talking about a subject that you have, that I like, somebody talking over my head, which means they're talking about a subject I have no knowledge of it, or they think I have, or they think they talking over my head. Like,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. They think they talking over my head.
You know, somebody been sitting up talking about you to the next person, and they throwing hints and just talking over you, and they think you ain't catching it, but you got it. You know, you may not address it, but you caught what they were saying. It could be another term like slick shade or whatever. Or even with kids, you know, sometimes you think you talking over kids' heads, but they kids so smart now, they know you talking about them. You know, like teachers in the classroom, they maybe talking. And I've seen it so much when I was growing up, how teachers, other teachers come into the room and they be talking about a certain kid or something. You know, everybody know who you talking about, but the kid at a point where they can't even say nothing. But you got to sit there and listen to these teachers talk about you, and they think they talking over your head, but you already know they talking about you. You know.
And you know, I can remember being in kindergarten in first grade, and teachers would be talking and spelling. Yeah, you know something? I'm not gonna talk about that because I go find them teachers that I'm like, look, I knew what y'all was saying.
Yeah. So another one, somebody said, where is Coco TV? I don't know. Maybe she had to work early or something. That's on my channel. So we're gonna always support. Always. Coco be here every day. When Coco ain't here, everybody looking for her.
Yeah, and then you know, we yep.
Another one is, okay, even let me say something about that. Even with Jamie Lynn, sometimes I'm on the phone, and the minute I start talking about a certain situation, something that she did, she'll stop whatever she's doing and look in my face. I said, this girl's so smart. She know I'm talking about her. She know I'm talking about her.
And you know one thing, Jamie Lynn, you know, me and her FaceTime throughout the day sometimes. And if she with mom or whoever she's with, when I FaceTime, I don't care if she's on the other side of the room. I'm like, Mom, what Jamie Lynn or whatever. Jamie Lynn gonna stop what she's doing and be pointing the camera, auntie. So yeah, she's well aware of what's going on around her.
Yeah. Mom said, now that's 4:30. What's up? It's Marcus. Hey. Well, I don't think
it's Marcus. It's Marcus' first time.
It's his first time being on Welcome to Coffee and Donuts, Marcus.
Yeah, he came in some of our lives at night, but he's never been on the morning. So hey, it's Marcus.
House of X is in the building.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I didn't see House of X come in. Are they in the building? I see
they're in the building. Yep, I see them in the building.
What's up, House of X? This weekend, House of X, they're from New York. So they visited, they were in the Carolinas this past week. I don't know if they're still there or not, but they met with Keeping Up with the Griffiths and Carter's Eat. They met up. So they had, and there was another content creator there. What was her name? Oh my God, I can't think of what her name was. But I was in the bushes, y'all. My husband told me I don't cook no more. So I was trying to cook and keep my household together. My husband told me, you just don't cook no more. The only time you cook when you get ready to do a video. So y'all, I had to cook Saturday and Sunday. I'm trying to keep my husband, y'all. But anyway, listen.
Mom says, where's Annabelle? Mom, I don't know where Annabelle is. Me and Annabelle talk Saturday.
When people come every morning and then they stop coming, people be looking for them. So Annabelle, if you are in the bushes, come on back to Coffee and Donuts.
Yeah, me and her talked Saturday a long time. She's doing good. She kept me company, talking to me when I was in the hospital. I really liked it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Annabelle, come out the bushes and come on and say hi or something, okay? Another, because I got to go, y'all. Listen, another one is staff steppers. Staff.
Somebody.
Staff
that
step.
has children 9 months,
Mhm.
1 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years
Yep.
old.
And staff steppers is used to talk over kids' head again. If somebody use term staff step, they talk about a woman who has a lot of kids, like Lex said, 9 months apart, a year, 2 year apart. You got a bunch of them. And it's like ducks in a row. You know how mama duck walk and the baby ducks walk behind them? That's how that woman is.
But you
Or
know
the poor
something?
woman that lived in the shoe. Y'all remember that nursery rhyme? We were talking about
Had
that.
so many children, she didn't know
Yeah.
what.
Yeah. What'd you say, Lex?
Staff steppers may not be bad now because you can get them all. You can have them all, then they all gone. You know.
You know, Lex, I tell you all the time, if I could go back, if things were different, I would have had my kids 2 years apart. And now I would be, me and my husband be free to travel and things like that. But we got a 19-year-old and then we got a 2-year-old. So, oh my God, that's not 19 years apart. So it's like it ain't like we started over. We did start over. And I told him how he acting now, he must want another one.
But you know one thing.
Let's move on.
But I want to share that story. Can I tell them how Brandon, when Jamie Lynn was first born and Brandon?
Quick
Okay,
about
I'm gonna tell you this really quick. So you all went to the hospital. Brandon, I think he was a senior in high school. We was in the pandemic, so they were all virtual. So he was at mom's house while you all were in the hospital. So when you all came home, mom was like, "Come on, Brandon, let's go over and see the baby, see your little sister." And she was like, "Mom was like, get your stuff. You going home?" He's like, "Oh, I don't want no baby there. I just go see her, but I'm gonna stay with you, grandmama."
Yeah, he had
I mean,
already told me that he was moving out. He said he
yeah.
was moving out.
He said, no, grandmama. He said, I'm gonna stay here with you and granddad. I can just, I'm just gonna stay here. I ain't going back over there. And so my mom was like, well, Brandon, just go and let's just see your little sister. And when Brandon walked in the house, Brandon saw little Jamie Lynn and was holding her. And he looked up and he told mama, grandma, I need to go back to your house and get my clothes.
Mom said,
He fell in love with his little sister, just like that.
Because we had told one of my friends had said, early on, she said, let him name her. Maybe that'll try to help some, So he named her. He was supposed to give her her first name, but I told you how her name came about, but he gave her middle name. So he did name, but it's her middle name. So anyway, we're going to talk about all that on her birthday. I don't know exactly. Her birthday is Cinco de Mayo. So I'm putting together a few things. We were just going to do cake and ice cream at the house. It ain't going to be nothing big or nothing like that. And I'm putting together a little video. So if y'all want to, if you're listening or catching the replay, if you want to send Jamie Lynn a birthday greeting or, put together a little birthday video, just wishing her a happy birthday, send it to my Instagram. Send it to me on Instagram. So I can put it and try to have it in at least by the 3rd. Please, I know it's tomorrow, but just make a short video and send it in to my Instagram. Just say happy birthday, Jamie Lynn, or something like that. Because y'all in our videos, y'all do talk about it in the comments and stuff, especially the videos that she's in. So if you would like to send her a birthday greeting or happy birthday wish, send it to me on Instagram, okay? Oh my God, look, okay, let's go back up. Miss Dawson, that's so sweet, Lexa. Thanks, Annabelle, for checking on, I guess. So, Annabelle, come on out the bushes. Miss Vicky laughing at what I said. Miss Vicky, I'm telling the truth. Mr. Tabor, something else. Fitz James said, Miss Vicky said, Mama said, don't come this way with your baby. Have many as you want. Y'all, that's a topic for another day, but it ain't me, it's him. It's not me, it's him. Okay, another one is who all there? Hey, Andy, see, I knew Annabelle was in the bushes. What's up, Annabelle? Annabelle. Hey, Annabelle.
Hey,
Annabelle, you got to come on in now. What we say, we always tell people, don't get offended. Everybody free talk out. Let me say this. If I have said something to offend you, I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry. I don't know if that's it or not, but I'm sorry, okay? Or done anything to offend you, I'm sorry. Okay? Do you accept my apology? That's what I want to know. Okay, moving on. Who all there or who all over there or something like that. You know, if you having a okay, she accept apology. Okay, Annabelle. So let's say if you having a get together or if you having a family reunion or something at church or gathering for church and you ain't there and somebody calls say Lexus, you come on, everybody here but you. You know, come on, everybody asks where you at, and you say, well, who all over there or who all there? What that mean, Lexus Ice?
You trying to see if people there you don't want to be around.
Exactly. They're gonna determine if you show up or not.
Uh-huh. And you know what thing I do that, and everybody asks what's the topic. You know, so I have done it a lot of times when there have been gatherings or different stuff. I text somebody, look, who all there?
Yep. Try to see if that show if they crowd your cup of tea or not. And there today we're just talking about bread. You know how a lot of times on here or even in my videos, y'all know we from the Mississippi Delta and we kind of country over here, and we don't always use or we're not always politically correct when you know, in our terms of the words we use. So we're just trying to give people, you know, the meanings of the words that we use, because it really came about Friday. We were talking about embarrassing moments and stuff like that, and we were talking about somebody's dog was dead, and people in the comments were like, your dog dead? I ain't never heard what that mean. What that mean when they say your dog dead? I'm like, y'all don't know what that mean. And here it means when your dog is dead, that somebody, you know, if they've been sitting down, they get up their shirt, tail, or pants or dress got caught in the crack of their behind. So instead of saying your shirt in your behind or your shirt and pull your shirt out your butt, they'll say your dog dead, and they automatically know, pull your shirt or whatever it is that's tucked in your behind, pull it out. You know, so that's where they came from. That's where they came from Friday. Okay. Miss Dawn said, yeah, and been telling country slang. Have a blessed day, bro. Okay, listen, let me hurry up, y'all. Okay, the last two, not my cup of tea. Or that person not my cup of tea, or situation ain't my. What does not my cup of tea mean?
She ain't my cup of tea means somebody I don't want to be around. So if she at the cookout, when I text and say who there, and you tell me, she ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I see y'all tomorrow.
That's right. Don't like a certain thing or a person. You don't, not my cup of tea. Don't like a certain thing or a person. That's right. Okay, and the last one, and we got to go, y'all. Don't want to get your hands dirty. She don't want to get her hands dirty, or she ain't gonna get her hands dirty. What does that mean?
You don't want to clean up.
Yep, don't want to clean up. Don't want to actually do the physical work. You don't want to.
Or don't want to work. Yeah.
You don't.
You know, a lot of, and then I've heard that for a lot of people say that about men that just don't work. He don't want to get his hands dirty.
Don't want to get your hands dirty to actually do the actual work. Okay.
Or like if it's fellowship day in church, and you know, Miss Tabor said she don't want to get her hands dirty. She ain't gonna come back here and watch this.
Oh, that's not true. Be for real. What's up, Devo Vibes?
No, Miss Tabor, you didn't catch it.
Miss
Tabor, I said Miss Tabor say she don't want to get her hands dirty. She ain't gonna come back in here and help clean the dishes.
Oh yeah, because I was about to say before the pandemic, I was the one back
there. No, I'm talking about me and you. That's what you would say to me.
Yeah, and it's true. It's true. I always, let me tell y'all what used to happen. Which I can't work in the kitchen now because I got a baby, so I'm gonna have to sit out there and a mom said somebody lazy. Let me tell y'all something about Debo Vibes. I don't know how long he's gonna be on. I know it's a work day for most of us. So listen. Debo Vibes did a review of the garlic medley this past weekend. Debo, Saturday and Sunday, you know, I was just telling him how my husband said I don't cook no more and I need to start back cooking. So I took Saturday and Sunday. I got off of YouTube and just spent some family time together. So when I was able to get online later that night, you know, when everybody was in the bed, I said, oh shoot, I missed the premiere. If I had known, I would have been in there, but I was trying to spend some quality time with the family. But I did share, and I appreciate you so much. When we did get a chance to watch it, we were sitting there, and I said, baby, Debo doing a review of the garlic medley. So we were sitting there listening, and he was like, Tangie, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you exactly how. Lexi, did you see it? I'm gonna tell you exactly if I like it or not.
Oh yeah,
So my husband was like, we were quiet sitting there listening. So Well, he said it's the bomb or something. He said it's good. You on to some. And then we were like, okay, then all right. We were sitting on the edge. But Saturday and Sunday, I had to take some time for the family because, my husband getting his feelings sometimes. You put YouTube before me. You put YouTube. You always talk about YouTube. But I appreciate you so much, Debo. Did you get a chance to taste the forehead kisses when we were at the place at the Airbnb? Because he went out and got a bottle of it. I said, honey, go get a bottle. Let me see, what they think about it. And we've been making it forever. And the garlic medley, we got 16 other blends. We also have a hot sauce. We have a hot sauce, and I sent a few of those out these last packages, just to get it circulating again.
Well, Miss Tabor, I need a lot made because I'm on a low sodium diet.
Oh, and another thing, y'all do know that we don't use salt.
Yeah, so I need just a lot of it made up.
We don't use salt, and that's a long story, but we don't use salt. Well, thank you so much, Debo. What time is it? Okay, okay. Listen, y'all, we got to go. We got to go. Official Jamie, hit me up in the DM. I can make that happen. So listen, y'all. And I'm running kind of late. I lost my co-host Lexus Ice. So listen, we thank y'all for showing up today. We are here Mondays through Fridays, 6 o'clock a.m. to 7 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And y'all, our platform is open to everybody to come up on the platform and, talk about the topics and things like that. And today was just a light topic. We have some other things planned that we want to get into, and Coffee and Donuts is more like a radio broadcast. So that's why you get the avatars, because I've always told people when I travel to work, when Tom Joyner was on, that was what I listened to on my way to work every morning, Tom Joyner Morning Show. And so that's exactly how I base this Coffee and Donuts, just like a morning show. So we're only here for an hour. So, even if you're catching the replay, we our target audience is the people that are going on their way to work, in transit to work, commute to work, the people that are up getting their kids dressed and ready for school, or if you're already at work and you got the phone sitting on your desk, or if you're, just passing through, that is our target audience for that morning. But we always love the replay. We love, catch the replay. We're good with that. Okay, so that's it, y'all. Got to go. I'm already running a little bit behind time, but I love you all. Have a blessed day. And y'all, if y'all haven't seen that review from Debo Vibe, please go and check it out. Also, it's on my community tab. Also, check out Sincere Team. She did the same season. She did the seasoning garlic medley yesterday. So go check out Sincere Team, and be sure to check out Debo's Vibe. Both of them are on my community tab. And if y'all are not subscribed to their channels, like Carter's Eat says, get there. Go check them out. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so y'all have a blessed day. Spread some positivity throughout these YouTube streets. Official Jamie says, have a wonderful day and week, everyone. Miss Vicky says, everyone have a wonderful day. That's it, y'all. Until tomorrow, be blessed. Meet us here, same place, same time. Have a blessed day.